Another freezing morning. I've got my other jumper on, my grey jumper, because I've actually lost my black jumper. No idea where it is. Just filled up my van with water for the washer fluid thing on the windows, or on the front windscreen even. So yeah, that's what you just saw there. And yeah, so today we are going to Dover, which is all the way down south in England, if you didn't know. And yeah, that's about it. We got a few drops with that on the way, en route to Dover. So yeah, going to Dover. Unfortunately, not getting the Eurotunnel or ferry over into France, because I miss travelling, man. I haven't travelled in like over a year and a half. Actually, it's been, which I don't know. Some people that's nothing, and for me, it's quite a big thing. I love to travel and just, you know, get out of the UK basically, because I'm always in the UK, because obviously that's where I live. So not being able to travel is a little bit, it sort of sucks, you know. This is the podcast I'll be listening to today. It's called Lekcja Historii. If you can't figure that out, it means history lesson. These podcasts are like an hour long each, and there's quite a lot of them, so I have enough to listen to basically. Polish today, basically, listening to Polish, because I spent most of my weekend actually studying Spanish, not enough of it studying Polish. And yeah, I like to give an equal amount to both languages. So yeah, Polish today, and yeah, possibly even tomorrow. 1, 2, 3. That's where all I'm taking today. First drive, 2.5 hours, 100 miles exactly. I don't actually know the name of the place, but it's down towards Dover somewhere, some little village. I could cry. First drop done in the middle of nowhere in some random little village. Before I drop off the other 2 pallets of tiles that I've got a job to pick up at an airport nearby. I don't know which airport it is though, it's got to be a small one. But that job's going back to Milton Keynes, and that's close enough to home for me, so I'm happy with that. It's going to be hopefully a nice early day today. Currently in Dover, just dropped off at a road. Now I need to drive to Milton Keynes, which is 2.5 hours drive from Dover. I did go to obviously other places as well. I picked up what needs to go to Milton Keynes from, I don't even remember the name of the airport. The airport anyway, that was down this way. Whichever airport it was closed. It had been closed for a while because it was all overgrown, like foliage and stuff. So yeah, interesting, but I couldn't record there because there was other things happening there with police and whatever, and specifically not to record. So yeah, I'm just now in Dover, about to head over to MK/Milton Keynes, and then yeah, from there I'll be going home. So I'll probably see you when I go home. Okay, I'm now home. I have a package. I'm covering up the address. I need to somehow open the package. Okay, I've just opened it. Inside we have Manga. Why is it not focusing? Okay, so I ordered a few different ones. I got 3 Dragon Ball SD, and then I got 2 from this series, which I actually can't remember what the series is called now. I got some recommendations from an online article, because these are meant to be for beginners. And then the other one is this one, which I also can't remember what this one's called. But basically, it's Polar Bear Calf. And these are basically all meant to be for beginners, to read and to learn Japanese by reading. Super excited. They're actually quite small books, you know, like they're not, look how tiny it is. Hold it up against my head or something. I don't know, it just feels really tiny. And also you read Japanese books backwards, so you have to read them from like this way. It's a really, really interesting change. I can't do it with one hand. As you can see, it's all in Japanese, so it will help me learn to read better the hiragana and the katakana. Also, they have some kanji there, but the kanji has furigana above it, which is basically to help you read. Again, down there you can see the complex characters, then above it you got the more simple katakana right there to help you read. And yeah, open up on a random page, more polar bears. It's all in black and white actually. I wonder if all of them black and white. That one is. Yep. Although the Dragon Ball ones are in colour, which is decent. And these ones, also black and white. Interesting. Just in case you didn't know, I obviously got these for study material, so I can actually read physically in Japanese. Because I can read Japanese like on my phone, on apps that I have. But I like to also hold physical books and to own the physical books and to read through them and, you know, take it at my own leisure. So these books down here are really going to be useful for me to read through at my own leisure and hopefully learn Japanese from reading. So I'm really excited about these. This is really going to hopefully up my level in Japanese from beginner to, what's the next one, like novice, or I don't know. Better level anyway. Just looking at the first Dragon Ball one that I have, I forget sometimes Japanese text is read from top to bottom, as you can see next to the Eternal Dragon just there, as opposed to left to right, because Japanese used to read with like scripts and stuff back in the day, so with scrolls even rather than scripts, sorry. So because I used to read scrolls, sometimes the text is top to bottom as well, so that adds a layer of difficulty for me to read the language if it's going to be top to bottom as well. Very interesting, something different. This is why I'm really excited to learn Japanese. You can see here another example, vertical reading. Yoshi with the little key looking thing, yo, and then she with the little hook at the bottom. I know some bits, but I'm still learning the text, the hiragana, katakana, so I'm learning. But this, obviously, as I say, is going to help me. It looks really nice. I'm loving the artwork on this. I really am. So sick. Look at the complex characters down here. I love how complicated it is, or how it looks to read, but also it's a worry that I might not be able to remember the complexity of like these characters. Look at them. Some of them are actually insane. Jeez. Well, this would be interesting to look back in, like, say, 1 year or something. So I just read one page of this, and it took me maybe 15 minutes to read it, to look at the symbols, to then look it up in the katakana and the hiragana, because I don't know all the symbols by heart. I recognize them. I, for the most part, can recognize which writing system they come from. But yeah, like I don't know the pronunciation. Like if I was to look at a random page and I was like, oh yeah, look at all this, I don't know what each symbol represents just yet. I know maybe 10% or so. So yeah, to read one page, like the equivalent of what I just showed you, about 10 to 15 minutes, very slow, but I think I'm learning through, you know, through reading these symbols and looking it up and just painstakingly trial and error kind of thing. So yeah, it's going to be the rest of my night. The book is backwards. It's going to be the rest of my night, maybe another page or two, I don't know exactly, but yeah, rest of my night reading, looking up this, basically studying Japanese language. Gotta edit this vlog, so yeah, I'll leave you guys to it. Thank you for watching. Catch you tomorrow for another vlog. Till then, have a good one, and bye.